It was a beautiful day, and I went out to town with my friends. We enjoyed ourselves and visited various places, and then it was time for all of us to go home. One of my friends agreed to stay over at my place, and we headed towards my apartment. On the way there, we said goodbye to our other friends, and they all went to their homes. The two of us started walking towards my apartment, and on the way to it, we saw an old man who walked strange, like he was drunk or something else. We turned onto another street and continued to my apartment. When we were close to the building where I live, we saw that old man in the park in front of my building, staring at us. My friend and I, feeling scared, we hurried up to the entrance of the building and went inside. Once we were inside, we headed to my apartment, but at that moment, we heard a loud bang on the entrance door of the building. My friend went to see what it was and saw that old man had broken the glass of the entrance door. He entered the building, and we started running to my apartment as fast as we could. That old man was started to laugh creepy when he chased us. When we reached the door of my apartment, I couldn't find the keys, and it took me a little longer to find them. Finally, I found them, and we entered the apartment and locked the door. When I looked through the peephole, there was no one in the hallway. We debated whether to call the police, but ultimately we decided not to. Several hours passed, and my friend went to take a shower while I listened to the music in the living room. Suddenly, I heard my friend screaming from the bedroom. I rushed there to see what was happening, and he told me that he saw the same old man peeking through the curtain, watching him. Then I heard the sound of creaking floorboards behind me, and when I turned around, I saw the door to the apartment was open. I immediately closed it, and then noticed that the TV in the living room where I was playing music was turned off. At that moment, I saw a light in my room, and when I approached it, I saw that old man standing there, staring directly at me with a creepy smile on his face. I told my friend to get dressed immediately and run out of the bedroom, and together we ran out of my apartment and called the police. The police arrived after a few hours and searched the entire building and my apartment, but they didn't find that old man. As days went by, one day I met my neighbor in the building. We talked for a few minutes, and then he suddenly asked me, "Did an old man attack you a few days ago?" I said, "Yes, he attacked me and my friend, and he broke into my apartment." Then my neighbor said to me, "You're not the only one who experienced this." And I asked him, "Who was that man?" And my neighbor replied, "That man has died 3 years ago."